Good afternoon, everybody. How are you? I hope you're having an awesome day. And I really wanted to pop on today and talk about repurposing your content in an easier way. So for those of you who aren't sure where I'm looking at, here I am looking at Instagram and here I'm looking at Facebook. So I apologize if I'm darting around a little bit. So for those of you who've never met me before, I am Jen Sheraton. I am an entrepreneur, I'm a network marketer, and I'm a grounded FIFO worker. And one of the things that I get super passionate about is helping other network marketers on how to grow their business online using social media in really authentic ways and with a really positive mindset as well. Because I think there's a lot of negativity in the world, so let's have some positivity. So I'd love to know if you're watching me live. Drop a 1 if you're watching me live on either of the platforms. If you're watching me on the replay, drop me a hashtag replay and I can say hi later to you. So how do you repurpose content? So it can be really simple, and I want to make it really simple so that you don't feel overwhelmed. So if you're writing a story post, let's start with that as the example. So you've picked a story of your life, and earlier this week on my personal page, I talked about how we can use the stories of our life to repurpose and use from a business context, and how, you know, you can have one big story but pull out one little aspect of that story to talk about. So say we have that little story and we write a written post about that on Facebook, we can use that on Instagram. So there's 2 places already. So from that piece of content, you could actually either keep it as it is, or you could write it out even more and turn that into a blog on your website. So there's another piece of content. So we're up to 3. We'll try and keep count. So then from that piece of content, you could do a live video. So I do that a lot. I have written posts about this topic before. So straight away, well, there is a Facebook Live and there's an Instagram Live. So we're up to 5 because I'm using both platforms like what I'm doing right now. So I'm talking on both. Or if you're not as adept or with the technology, you know, how I used to do it is I would do it on Facebook first, download the video, and then re-upload it to Instagram. So you can do that as well. You don't have to try and go live on 2 devices at the same time. So we're up to 5. Now from that, I could create stories. I could do short little snippet videos, or I could do just a photo and just a couple of words to do with repurposing my content. And straight away, I've got Instagram stories, Facebook stories. So there we go. Straight away, we're up to 7. So then even from, say I did a live, I can then actually, once the live is finished, share that to my stories as well, to show to people, you know, when they're flicking through my stories, you know, to click into it, and then they'll come to the actual live video that I've done. So there's Facebook Live, Instagram Live. So we're up to 9. So at the moment, we're at 9 pieces of different types of content and places based on one topic. That's a lot. And did I count the blog? Now I've lost count. Hope you're counting along for me. So we're already at that. Now we haven't even touched on the fact that I will upload this video when I'm finished to my YouTube channel, where I store all my videos as well. So I'm going to count that I'm up to, this is 11. So my YouTube video, and the things, I'm not redoing the videos. I'm just repurposing what I've already done. I'm just downloading it from the platform and re-uploading to another platform. Now with those videos, say if I did that for my stories, I could actually do that as a reel. So, and within a topic, you could actually have more than one reel, because reels are generally quite short, you know, less than 15 seconds. So you could actually talk about quite a micro bits of information from that one post. So even if we just say one reel, so that's Instagram. If you're lucky and you've got Facebook Reels, which I don't hear yet in Australia. So there's another 2. So what are we up to? 13. I'll keep my fingers right. Then I can also upload that to TikTok. So that's 14. I can also upload that to YouTube Shorts. So we're up to 15. So without having to do a lot of work, and try and think up of new ideas and content, you can just do one story, one piece of content, and then break it out into multiple things. And if you're a real follower of anything I do, you would probably notice some of the stuff that I do is exactly that. If you follow me on Facebook and on Instagram, you would see the same video in my feed because I either download and upload again or I'm streaming at the same time. So I'd love to know, do you do this? Is this something that is part of what you do? Or is this something that is like, oh my gosh, Jen, thank you. Like, this is what I needed to understand so that I could create more content. I'd really love to know. Please let me know on Instagram, let me know on Facebook. I love to hear, if these tips actually, are helpful. Because I know I learnt these from other people and that definitely are helping me in my business like you would not believe. So if this is something that you want to learn more about and how to do and get better with your social media, then I highly recommend that you jump over to my website, www.jensheraton.com, so just my name.com, and have a look around my website, sign up for the boot camp, have a read of my blogs. If you read my blogs, you'll see that they're probably really similar to posts that I've done. That's the beauty of it, is that I'm just using the same content in different places. So I hope that's been a real great help, and I hope you're all going to have an awesome rest of your day or morning whenever you're watching this, and I'm going to talk to you all later in the week. See you guys.